Lucy, oh, Lucy, why are you doing this to me? All right, today we're checking out English with Lucy, a monumentally massive channel with 13.8 million subscribers. What's interesting, though, is that we have reviewed and reacted a couple of videos in the past, and yeah, she's always pretty nice, excellent teacher of English. I'm kind of confused, though. Don't pronounce the T in British English. Really? Well, that's kind of confusing because I tend to pronounce my T's. I mean, occasionally I don't. I guess, well, in this case, I didn't. I didn't say I don't. Oh, that's kind of funny. I caught myself. Occasionally I don't. Oh my gosh, it is a bit of a glottal stop, isn't it? But I guess it isn't it? Oh my gosh, I don't pronounce my T. Wait. I need to test it before we forgot, accent, British, water. Okay, sometimes I do. I guess it depends. So I wonder if she's advocating for water. Come on, would you like some water? If she is this, I need to go to the right to the left or this. So there you go.
You should not always pronounce this letter in English.
All right, okay. She's talking about chalet. All right, castle. Man, that was clickbaity, you muppet. She's right though. A lot of these, tsunami, because it's a tsu sound, but this is Japanese anyway, so who cares? Mortgage, yeah, it's not pronounced. Crochet, thistle, hustle. When it comes to often, I'm already going to be pedantic. I'll let her speak, I promise. But often, you can say often, and it's fine. In fact, the Queen herself used to say orphan. She didn't pronounce the T, though. So the Queen would say orphan. I think it was a little too much. It sounds like a child without a parent. How do I say often? I do say often, but there is nothing wrong with saying often. It's not like saying glisten. This one is wrong. Anyways.
There are so many words with silent T's.
Silent.
Today, I'm going to teach you the rules.
All right.
When you should never pronounce the letter T in English, even when it's written.
Like in whoa.
Now, in modern RP, my accent, when you do pronounce the letter T, it should sound beautifully clear. If you want to sound unmistakably British, then you might be interested in my 5-day British accent boot.
So in the word British, she does pronounce the T. I was kind of curious to see if she said British. British? Do you want to sound beautifully British? Come on.
Camp. We cover.
Join the fucking boot camp. Sorry.
Pronunciation on day 2. This boot camp is 5 days of focused pronunciation lessons on the sounds that define a British accent.
Okay.
From the crisp t sound and the soft r sound to vowel clarity and natural rhythm. Thousands of my students have already participated in the boot camp, and they say that they start sounding more confident and more authentically British from the very first lesson.
Well, they shouldn't be the ones saying it, though, because otherwise it could be Dunning-Kruger effect. Am I right? Dr. Shafiqul from Bangladesh and Hélène from France? In one day, I don't think you're going to get rid of a Bangladesh or a French accent. I'm just going to say it. And I'm being pedantic. And I'm being pedantic and cheeky on purpose. Anyways, number one, so before continuing, do you ever get bored? If the answer is yes, then play games and get paid for it. I'm, of course, talking about the sponsor of this video, Free Cash. So what are you waiting for? Hit the link in my description or scan the QR code you see now on screen. Sign up and start immediately. Creating an account is simple as it gets. Email, password, and once inside the app, you'll see a wall of games and offers, and all you need to do is choose one that you actually genuinely enjoy. Then play through the levels and you'll get cash straight into your Free Cash account. Downtime, commuting, waiting time, you can take that and turn it into a side hustle. Some people can pull $10 to $20 a day, and of course, if you put in the effort, you can make much more. Leveling up allows you to unlock better offers, and if you want, you can even spend a couple of bucks here and there just to level up faster. But if you don't want to, you don't have to spend anything and just keep it free. The whole point of this app is that instead of sitting down and wasting your time, you can actually play games you like and make money at the same time. And when it's time to cash out, you can use PayPal and gift cards. So if you want to check this out, make sure to use my link in the description or the QR code, and you will get a $5 bonus to start things off.
Right now, I am offering 2 things.
Two.
1 is a huge discount, and 2 is lifetime access to the course materials.
Wow.
So join the bootcamp and start sounding more natural and more British. Just click the link in the description box or scan the QR code there. Let's begin with the lesson.
Yeah.
Our first section is very short.
Sure.
Silent T's at the beginning of words. There are very few words that start with silent T's. We have 2 here.
Yeah, they're not English though. Well, I guess in the Anglophone version of the pronunciation, fine.
Technically, we don't have any words that genuinely start with a silent T. However, many English speakers find it difficult to pronounce the consonant sounds t and s together. Ts, ts. See, even I'm struggling.
Yeah. Tsunami. It's more of a ts, isn't it?
That means that even though the words tsar and tsunami
Yeah, exactly.
should start with a t sound, most speakers don't bother with it
They shouldn't.
and just say za
Oh.
and tsunami.
Oh, really? I did not know that. The British people say tsunami. No, yeah, turn it into a ts, because it is a ts sound in Japanese originally, so why not at this point? Definitely don't say tsunami. Tsunami.
Instead, choose whichever is most comfortable for you. It doesn't
Yeah.
really matter, and I wouldn't say they are everyday words for most people. Next, we have our longest category
Okay.
of silent T words. Words ending in the letters S-T-L-E, like castle
Yes.
and
Castle.
whistle.
Whistle.
They end with sul.
Soul.
Now, some speakers will go directly from the s to the l, like sul, sul. Others, myself included, will insert a soft schwa sound. Sul, sul.
I'm neither, because I don't really say castle, whistle, and I don't say castle, whistle. I say castle, whistle. So I do have, I think it's called a dark L. Yeah. That's I know it takes me to a castle. It's like a W really. Whistle. It's like you put a W at the end. That's how I say it, because it's how I heard it, and I think it just stuck in my mind, and that's just how I say. But of course, there are multiple ways. I guess the way she pronounced it is more proper.
You might find that version easier to pronounce.
Yeah.
Castle, whistle. Now, can you think of any more words that end in these letters?
Castle, whistle. No.
Well, we've got quite a few that rhyme with
Okay.
whistle, bristle, gristle, and thistle.
Yeah. Thistle, it's funny because I learnt it from video games, because you do pick up thistle and use it as an ingredient in Valheim to then cook sausages that you make from zombies. I'm not joking. They're excellent. Give you a lot of HP.
Bristles are short, stiff hairs in a brush. And gristle is that white, chewy bit you sometimes get in meat. The thistle is the national emblem of Scotland.
Ah.
And in fact, a thistle has sharp bristles. That's a nice way to remember the pronunciation and the meaning of those words. We also have another plant, mistletoe.
Yeah.
And I know technically it doesn't end in S-T-L-E, but the letters
It's in the middle there, yeah, sure.
are in there and the first T is silent. It's mistletoe, not mistletoe.
Mistletoe, it's difficult to say, isn't it?
This is a plant often used as a Christmas
Of course.
decoration.
Yeah.
It has green leaves and shiny white berries.
Beautiful.
We tend to hang it from the ceiling. And maybe you've heard of the tradition
The kiss,
that you
yeah.
should kiss under it. I pronounce this word with an unvoiced s sound, mistletoe,
Yeah.
but some people use a voiced
Mistletoe?
z sound.
Really?
Mistletoe.
Oh, I have to ask how my wife pronounces it. I say mistletoe. Mistletoe. Yeah, I do the unvoiced version of the fricative.
Then we have apostle with a
Yes,
short
apostle.
o vowel sound.
Apostle.
With a short e sound, we have wrestle, pestle, and nestle.
Yes.
Take care with the silent W at the
This is just such a good lesson. She's great.
beginning of wrestle.
Wrestle.
And finally, hustle and bustle
Yeah.
and rustle. I love saying those words. Hustle, bustle, rustle. Okay, let's practice. Shadow me now to practice those
Oh,
silent.
we don't really need to shadow her right now, but let's see. Silent T. Let's see this one here.
Now, let's practice those silent T words.
Oh no, this
Shadow
is
me if you
Sorry. There was the shadowing.
usually silent in words like fasten
Yeah.
and listen.
Yeah, fasten your seatbelt and listen. Yeah.
It isn't fasten or
No.
listen.
Listen is how a lot of Italians mispronounce it. Obviously, because I mean, you see it. Listen, you see the T, and you're like, why not?
Drop the T sound. Fasten.
Fasten.
Listen.
Listen.
See how much smoother that feels? It's easier to say without the T sound.
It's definitely the reason why, by the way, it has evolved that way. It is possible that a little bit of like removal of certain sounds is because of the influence of Norman French after the end of the Battle of 1066 and the Duchy of Normandy taking control of the Anglo-Saxons. Definitely that has smoothed the language over from how Old English used to sound, which I think sounded really based. If you are curious, you never heard the sound of those languages. There are plenty of channels that reproduce them, and I myself have created, it was more like Middle English, the one I did, but I created the Our Lord's Prayer in Middle English with a reconstructed pronunciation. Anyways, it is interesting that it's the reason why, because if you think about it, even words such as night, not as night and day, but as knight in armor who's going to introduce you to the business end of an axe, that night, originally the K was pronounced. In fact, if you look at the evolution of the word, it started as knicht. That's the early medieval pronunciation, knicht. Then that turns into knecht, then kneicht, night. Believe it or not.
We've also got
That's why the K is still there.
glisten and christen that rhyme with listen.
Splendid.
And then we have hasten, chasten, and moisten.
Yeah, so haste is a spell in D&D, but I never knew, is it haste or is it hast? It's haste. Thank you for putting that one to bed.
Be careful though, not all STEN words follow this silent T rule.
Yeah, for instance, moist critical. Am I right? That's such a good lesson.
Christmas,
yep.
Mortgage, and chestnut.
Doesn't matter how you pronounce it, you still have to pay it though. Anyways, thank you. Just a little bit of an introduction. I'm going to stop the reaction here, give it a like, and you will find a link in the description and pinned comment to go and finish if you enjoyed this. Treat it a little bit as a demo of her content, and go subscribe to her and watch the original video. And thank you for joining Metatron's Academy. Have a good one. If you're enjoying this video so far, please take a moment to check out my Patreon page. With as little as a $5 support, you can help us ensure that we can continue to produce high quality and high researched content. And at the same time, you get access to polls, extra videos, unlisted streams, and much more. Thank you so much.